r/AskReddit. What are some lesser-known secondary uses for an everyday product? This is a smiling Kanye. It only appears once every 20,000 Kanye pics, very rare Kanye. Like in 5 seconds or bad luck. You can also use the Hitachi magic wand as a back massager. That's ridiculous, my back doesn't have a clitoris. Even if it did, you probably couldn't find it anyway. Oh dang. A lot of nursing mothers also say that it helps to clear clogged milk ducts. As a nursing mother who has had to use one for this purpose, I can confirm that yes, it does work. Corn starch is a good blood coagulant if you need to stop bleeding. I saved my pet tarantula with corn starch like this before. Her abdomen split after falling on tile, and the cornstarch stopped her from bleeding out. Several months later and she's doing great after that almost fatal fall. I'm trying to imagine a spider staying still enough for you to apply cornstarch to it. That's amazing. Add salt to your hand wash to get gasoline smell off. Love. Dad. I've always done salt and vinegar to get the gas smell off. But if you're working on a car, salt and vinegar will remind you of every ducking cut on your hands. Then add alcohol, soon you will be wishing it was just salt and vinegar. Vagisil for chafing. It's antibacterial, lubricating, and an anesthetic. I learned that in the army. And sponsor a NASCAR team. But am I poor and stupid enough to eat it? Any kind of cooking oil will easily get pine sap off of your hands. Just use it like soap. Would this work for windshields? Yes, cooking oil immediately removes windshields from off of your hands, just use it like soap. WD-40 removes old adhesives from anything without damage or staining or discoloration. A smaller can of WD-40 can be used on a normal-sized can of WD-40 when its lid is stuck. Tell you HWAT. I carry a garlic press in my purse so that when I'm out at a restaurant I can make a small amount of baby food out of any steamed vegetable. Mind blown, I have twin infants, this will come in handy. Twin fonts. Peroxide gets bloodstains out. Edit. I am a nurse, not a serial killer. As a woman I was so glad I learned this at an early age. I've saved more than a few pairs of underwear and sets of sheets from being period use only thanks to this. I'm today years old when I learned this. I am 42. If you have a highlighter that's dying, take the pen part of it out of the casing and soak it in nail polish remover. It will revitalize it to working like new. This would have made coloring time so much more fun in kindergarten, especially since like only 2 markers would work by November. Rip yellow marker. As a mechanic, a flathead screwdriver is a pry bar, package opener, square head, Robertson, screwdriver, hose pick, a punch, test lead, electrical bridge, scraper, chisel, and least importantly, a flathead screwdriver. Greater than Robertson. You sick duck. I bet you'd use it on a Torx too. Disgusting. I can say you can use a Torx in place of an Allen if you really need to. Don't recommend though. Toilet seat covers are the same as blotting paper for oily skin. This is my favorite one so far. Those papers are expensive. Perm papers are made of this same material and come in packs of 1,000 for under $5. They're cut to the same size as typical blotting sheets. I discovered this when I worked at a salon. Computers are not only for browsing Reddit, they can actually be used for productivity. I don't believe you. Hard to believe, but it's true. I saw it in a Till post once, I think. I'll see if I can locate it. Coffee grounds are quite versatile. Among other things, you can use them for a soil additive to improve the pH balance for plants. Place them in a refrigerator to neutralize odors. Scour pots and pans. De-icing your steps and driveway. An ant repellent. An exfoliating scrub for your skin. Ground coffee powder is amazing at neutralizing vomit smell on carpets or fabrics. I was once in an international flight that would last 9 hours, and on hour 3 a child threw up on the aisle. The stewardess gracefully poured 2 handfuls of coffee powder on the leftover stain after removing the puddle, and the smell instantly went away. This is like finding out magic and wizards were real all along. Vinegar is amazing. It can be used as a cheap household cleaner, refresh the coffee maker, and it can cure foot fungus and jock itch. Vinegar also works as a stain remover, for clothes and carpet, and a deodorizer, and is safe for pets to accidentally ingest. It also works as a no-chew spray. Use vet wrap instead of sports tape. It's basically the same thing but much less expensive. Great stuff. And baling twine can be used to fix anything. If you can't use twine to fix it, it ain't worth fixing. Okay, maybe not, but twine is great too. Edit. Corrected baling to baling. Till how to spell. Also, thank you for the silver. As a horse owner, baling twine is practically holding life together at home. Edit. Love seeing all the creative baling twine uses and glad to know we aren't the only ones. I wrap those thick rubber bands, you know, the ones that come around broccoli crowns, around tight jar lids to make them grippy and easy to undo. Edit. Wow, muchas gracias for the gold and silver. You all are some fine people. And hopefully less troubled by tight lids from now on. Lots of great tips in the comments too. I always throw on my dishwashing gloves for this. Makeup remover wipes are really good at getting bike chain grease off your hands. Also mixing some sugar with some fairy liquid. The sugar acts as an effective abrasive. Edit. Fairy liquid is a cleaning product in the UK. Or at least in Scotland, but I think UK-wide. Condensed milk for those with chronic vomiting. Not only is it great for cooking, but I had a pharmacist tell me about adding some water till it is the consistency of thick soup. Get the person to sip small amounts of it slowly. It helps line the esophagus to reduce vomiting, and allowing medication time to hit the stomach and work. Also provides much needed sugar. I've used it on kids and adults and it's worked a treat every time. Sweetened condensed milk? I didn't realize there was another kind until my brother screwed up his pumpkin pie, so now I know to ask. That's a really cool tip though.